Hey guys, my name is Zach, and today we're going to be checking out a mechanical gaming keyboard, so stick around and enjoy. Features that include a wrist rest, RGB zone lighting, KL blue removable switches, and an aluminum backplate are all very welcomed at such a low price point of $60 US. First, let's go over the keyboard itself. The wrist rest attaches to the lower front and has rubber feet to keep the keyboard from sliding. Just above that are two more rubber feet on the bottom, but unfortunately no rubber feet near the top where the flip-out risers are. Along the sides and back of the keyboard is some green LED accenting, with the back featuring some fake water bubbles that actually looks pretty cool. On the top is where you'll find the aluminum backplate with a brushed finish. Definitely something that gives off a premium vibe as well as some structural integrity. The cable is not braided, but I wouldn't expect it to be considering the price. Before we go over the LEDs, here's a quick sound test. Plugging in the keyboard shows a cool domino effect followed by the XSOL initials. In total, there are 17 different preset lighting modes, 8 of which XSOL is calling gaming modes. Pressing function and any number between 1 and 8 will light up a zone for the various types of game keybinds. For example, you'll be using completely different backlit key zones for FPS games versus MOBA. The other 9 modes are as follows. Unfortunately, I couldn't capture some of the modes on camera correctly as they flickered like crazy. Anyways, one thing I do see where they had to cut costs was in the keycaps themselves. I can't really describe it, but they have a somewhat rough texture to them that just makes them feel kinda cheap. I guess the best analogy I can make is driving on asphalt versus concrete. Concrete is just more smooth and gives a better driving experience. Anyways, the biggest strong point I feel that this keyboard has is the removable switches, which are not soldered onto the PCB. I didn't know that keyboards like this existed before being asked to review this unit, so I decided to order some other switches to test it. My biggest issue was finding KL switches. I looked everywhere and I couldn't find a website that sold them individually, as I could only find Cherry MX switches. So I bit the bullet and ordered a green Cherry MX backplate mounted switch, and to my surprise it fit in the slot with no issues. The pins on the back are exactly the same as the KL switches. Anyways, being able to easily remove a switch with the included puller, which I desperately wish was metal, is pretty cool for those who like to customize and make their peripherals as user-friendly as possible. If you want different switches for individual keys, you can do that. Feel that the spacebar is pressed down too easily, you can get a switch with a higher weight to better suit that need. XSOL also included 4 extra blue switches, so if you've got sticky, stuck, or dead switches, they've got you covered. Overall, I think this keyboard truly offers a lot for the price, especially if you're wanting to change out the switches. Remember that my one main complaint was that the keycaps themselves feel rather cheap, so if you want to replace those, you can do that as well. Anyways, I'll leave a link to this keyboard as well as the website I bought the switches at in the video description. Anyways, thank y'all so much for watching and have a great day.